Championship transfer window has already closed, and it's the 10th of June. It's reopened. The Championship transfer window has already closed, and it's the 10th of June. But the Championship transfer window has already closed, and it's the 10th of June. But fear not, it does. The Championship transfer window has closed on the 10th of June. And it's reopening in a week's time. So what we're going to be doing in this video is rating every single confirmed transfer so far in the Championship. Every single done deal, we're going to be rating it from best to worst. If you're a Championship fan and you're not subscribed to this channel, then please do hit subscribe. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. We're literally like 10 away. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out and dropping me a subscribe, it'll be very greatly appreciated. It only takes 1 second. And if you're a fan of the Championship content, then please do drop me a subscribe. It'd be very greatly appreciated. And do drop a like as well if you do go on to enjoy the video. Right, so we've got every single transfer here that has been made so far. And we've got 5 different tiers. We've got amazing, we've got good, we've got average, we've got I don't know, and we've got bad. And I wanted to start off by putting this one in the bad category. Maybe I could put it in the good, in the average category. But Ricardo Santos of Bolton. Now, if you asked me this a couple of years ago, I would have said it's a pretty good signing for a Championship team. And now it is a free transfer, so maybe I should put it up to average. You know what, I'll put it up to average. Maybe I'm being harsh, but Ricardo Santos did struggle last season for Bolton and really did fall off. Now he's got himself a move up to Swansea. Will he be starting at Swansea centre-back? I don't think he will be. I think obviously Harry Dowling looks like he's going to be on his way at the end of his contract. I don't see Ricardo Santos starting at the back for Swansea. So I'm going to put it in average and say he's a backup option. Right, second transfer is Joshua Kwashi. Now, sorry if I said that wrong, but this guy, the clips that I've seen of him, obviously I've only seen clips. I don't watch the second tier in the Bundesliga where he came from, but he looks absolutely rapid. He's recorded the highest speed in the second tier of the Bundesliga. From what I've heard, defensively, he's a little bit suspect sometimes. He isn't exactly the most kind of aware defender. He apparently has a few lapses in concentration. But he's only 20 years old. I think Southampton signed him for like 3 million, I believe, something around there. 20 years old, absolutely rapid. He's got the potential to be a top Championship centre-back, I reckon, from what I'm reading. So I'm going to put him in a good transfer. Southampton are very good at recruiting young talent and very good at developing young players. And could Joshua Kwashi be that next one that Southampton do go ahead and develop? The next signing is Jordan Thompson, who's gone from Stoke over to Preston. Now, Preston have been pretty active in the transfer market, and I actually think this is a decent deal. On a free transfer, knows the Championship very well, very experienced. He's like the typical Preston signing. He'll just go in and he'll do a job there. He'll be nothing spectacular, of course, as we know, but he'll get his job done and he'll do alright because Preston that's just the way it goes at Preston. I can just see him being a decent Championship player, which he already is, on a free transfer. You can't really go wrong. You can't really go wrong on that. Now, Newman, I think this guy could be... You've already got Clara at the back for Birmingham, but now you're adding Newman to that as well. Birmingham are building a serious team. This guy comes in with an amazing reputation over in Germany. Can I say amazing? I mean, I've not even watched the guy, I've only seen clips of him, but he looks like a very good centre-back, and I could just see it. I could just see him fitting right in at Birmingham, and Birmingham doing very well this season. I'm going to put in amazing. I've not even watched the guy properly, but I can't probably comment, but I think surely he will be decent. I trust Birmingham's recruitment. They've got things right in League One. I think they'll get it right in the Championship. So I'm back in Birmingham, and I'm going to say Newman in amazing. Now, Nathan Baxter to Watford. I'm going to have to put this one in. I think it's bad. I don't know if he's going to be a backup. If he's a backup keeper at Watford, then it's fine. But if he's going to be coming in as a starting keeper, which I'm not sure what's kind of going on with Daniel Bachmann and the Watford keeper situation, but I'm going to put it in bad. Sorry, Nathan Baxter. He hasn't really done it at League One for Bolton last season. And then he's coming in now to an upgraded team in the Championship in Watford. Not so sure. Now, Valentin is another one where I'm going to have to put it in bad. Now, if he's coming in as a starter, it's bad. Again, if he's a backup, it's not too bad. But this is a guy at Sheffield Wednesday who hasn't played a huge amount. He is quick. He is quick going up and down, but he lacks quality, and I just don't see it really working out. If he's a starter, I just don't see it being a great signing. Maybe I could put that in average. It's bad to average here, but I'm going to put it in bad. Now, Bobby Wales signing for Swansea. Just sounds right, doesn't it? He's actually Scottish. He's Scottish, his second name's called Wales. He played for Kilmarnock last season. Played a decent amount of minutes today. He's only 19 years old. I don't know much about him. Like, he scored 3 goals for Kilmarnock. He's the signing that I'd imagine won't be starting. He's a potential signing in terms of how he could definitely develop. So I'm going to put him in I don't know. A lot to be seen with him. Now, Grimshaw signing for Norwich. Will he be their starting keeper? I'm not so sure. I don't mind Grimshaw. I think he's a decent keeper. But Hazard came in, and I think he outperformed him at Plymouth last season. Grimshaw's not a bad keeper at Championship. I think he's probably better than what Norwich have got in terms of their goalkeeper situation, which has been absolutely atrocious this season. But it's average. I don't think he's that great. He's okay. He's just an alright Championship keeper. Bottom end Championship keeper, but he's alright. Now, Sonny Carey to Charlton, I actually think it's a very good transfer. For Blackpool last season, Sonny Carey did very well, bagging like 8 goals from midfield. And as well as that, I don't think he played all the matches as well. His goals per minute was very good. And I think he can make the step up to the Championship with the Charlton team, which is obviously going to be very hard to beat with Nathan Jones in charge. I think he's a hard worker, and I think he'll do a very decent job in that Charlton team. So I actually kind of rate that signing from Charlton. Now, Boller signing for Watford. I actually think he had a lot of potential. I don't really know what's happened to him, to be honest. I think he's gone off abroad. I think he'll be decent at Watford. I'm going to put him in the average category. Watford have been very active in the transfer market, by the way, as well. And I don't mind Boller at all. I was going to say, I thought he was a player that had some real potential. From what I've seen, obviously, it's not really worked out since Middlesbrough. But I think he'll be an average sign. I think he's a decent operator at Championship level. So I expect Mark Boller to be decent. Sorba Thomas is one of the bigger transfers in the transfer window so far. Signing from Huddersfield to Stoke. Spent a bit of money on him, I think Stoke have as well. But Sorba Thomas is a player that's got so much ability, got an amazing delivery. In the last couple of years, Huddersfield fans say it's attitude problem since League One. A lot of people, then other people are saying he's kind of been scapegoated as well. So I think the right decision for Sorba Thomas was to move on from Huddersfield. He's definitely Championship quality. I actually think he'll do a job at Stoke. I actually think he'll be decent. He's got a quality delivery. I mean, for Wales, I think he scored against Belgium tonight. It looks like a decent, obviously he's been a decent operator at Championship level for quite a few years. And I think he's too good for League One. Things just haven't worked out at Huddersfield. He's a Championship player. Hopefully Stoke can get the best out of him. And I believe with his delivery, with his quality, honestly, he was so good a few years ago, Sorba Thomas was. If Stoke can unlock that and Mark Robbins can unlock that, they've got a serious signing right there. Now, Thierry Small, I quite like this transfer. Coming in from Charlton, obviously just got promoted, then he leaves them. Only 20 years old, lacks end product, that's the problem. He was obviously in League One, he did alright, he scored a couple of goals, got a few assists. Big step up to the Championship though, big step up. He's a problem, he's quick, he's tricky, but does he have that end product? He has got the potential to grow. On a free transfer, I'm going to put him in the I don't know category, but he's got potential. Is he going to be a starter at Preston? Preston are crying out for a player like him in his kind of style of player, but is he a little bit young? Has he got the pedigree behind him as of so far in his career? Not yet. Still 20 years old. I think Preston need more than him. I think it's an I don't know category right now. Now this is an interesting signing with Swansea. Inusa, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but he's come over from the Swedish league. He's put up decent numbers. He's still a young player. So he's a player that's got potential resale value. Gonna be an interesting transfer. I'm obviously going to put him in I don't know because it's coming from the Swedish league. I don't know what to expect. A lot of money. Like £6 million or €6 million, something like that. A crazy amount of money. I don't know. Wait and see. That is the most expensive transfer so far of the window. So, a lot of pressure on him. Coming in with that kind of transfer fee for Swansea. But I don't know how he's going to get on. Right. Daniel Everson. Signing from Leicester, I believe he got released from. And he's gone to Preston, where obviously he had a loan spell there. Was very successful. Leicester fans didn't rate him at all. Has he fallen off in the last couple of years? Maybe. Preston, I'm going to put him in a good transfer. I don't think it's... between average and good. Because of his last few years, he hasn't really been at the best. I mean, obviously he hasn't got a lot of minutes playing for Leicester, and he hasn't got a lot of minutes overall. But he has struggled for form when he has played. But if he can rediscover the form that he had last time at Preston when he was on loan there, they've got themselves a very good goalkeeper. Preston needed a keeper, Freddie Woodman. Whenever I've watched Freddie Woodman, I don't think I've ever seen him not make a mistake. So Daniel Everson might be a slight upgrade on Freddie Woodman. Now we've got Kyprianou on a free transfer from Peterborough. Decent centre midfielder, obviously helped them lift the Papa John's trophy over against Birmingham. I'm going to put him in good. I think he could be a good sign on a free transfer. Still young, still got room to develop, and I don't mind that transfer out. So I think a lot of Championship clubs were after him, and Watford did well to get his signature in the end. So I've got a Newman in the amazing category, and then we've got a lot of players kind of in the good to average category. Obviously, what do I know? Realistically, I'm just predicting. It's only predictions. If I predicted your player not to do very well, then I apologise. It's not that deep though. But if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Let me know what you think of these transfers in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here for daily Championship content. It takes 1 second to hit that subscribe button. It'd be very greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.